Hello students, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Abhilash Sinari. So today we'll continue with the lesson trigonometry. In previous class we did factorization formulae and defactorization formulae, and we learned how to derive those and also how to remember those. In today's class we'll just discuss factorization formulae. Problems based on factorization formulae we'll discuss, and then defactorization formulae. Okay, so we'll just revise the way to remember factorization formulae. Okay, so to remember factorization formulae, first thing is you have to remember these two formulas, that is sum of angles, so sine and cos. Sine of x plus y is equal to sine x cos y plus cos x sin y. As you all know, if you can remember these two, you can easily remember remaining those factorization formulae. Okay, and then cos of x plus y is equal to cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. That is the sum of angle formulae. Okay, now factorization formulae are like this. First, sin x plus sin y, then sin x minus sin y, then cos x plus cos y, and the last one is cos x minus cos y. First is sin plus sin, then sin minus sin, cos plus cos, cos minus cos. Okay, now in all four these three things are common, that is 2, 2, 2, 2. This is there in all four. Then x plus y upon 2 in first one, same way in the second one, x plus y upon 2, x plus y upon 2, x plus y upon 2. This is there, and here x minus y upon 2, x minus y upon 2, x minus y upon 2, x minus y upon 2. These are actually angles of trigonometric ratios, which we are going to write here now. So how to write these trigonometric ratios, that only we have to remember. Okay, remaining things are same for all. Now sin of x plus sin of y. To remember this, just see sin of x plus sin of y means both are sine here, so we'll just see this. Okay, sin of x plus sin of y. Now if there is plus in the middle, you have to look at this. Okay, and if there is minus in the middle, you have to look at this. That means here you will get, since there is plus in the middle, you will get sin x cos y, so sin and cos here. Okay, and since there is minus in the middle here, we will take this cos x sin y. Okay, this is just a way to remember. Similarly, for cos x plus cos y, you have to look at this formula. Okay, cos x plus cos y is 2 cos cos and 2 for cos x minus cos y, it is 2 sin sin. Only thing is that for the fourth formula you have to take this sign also. Okay, this sign for fourth formula. Okay, so these are factorization formulae. All four factorization formulae we have wrote. Okay, so one by one we will solve problems based on this. Okay, I'll rub this. Even if we remember this, we can remember the factorization formula. Okay, so drop this. So first problem in this first one, prove that, simple problem will do. First, prove that sin 38 plus sin 22 is equal to sin 82. Sin 82. So let's see. This we have to prove. Okay. Sin 38 plus sin 22 is equal to sin 82. So first step in this, okay, take LHS. Obviously, LHS is sin 38 plus sin 22. Okay. Next, now We know the formula sine of x plus y, so it is sin x cos y plus cos x sin y. So looking at this, we can write the factorization formula for this. So what we'll get, 2 sine 38 plus 22 upon 2 and cos 38 minus 22 upon 2, correct? See how this came, sine of x plus sine of y. Whenever there is sine, you have to remember this formula, and there is plus, you have to take this, okay? So sine cos, and remaining things are like this, a plus b upon 2, a minus b upon 2, okay? Now simplify this, so 2 sine 38 plus 22, so 60 upon 2, which is 30, and cos 38 minus 22, which is 16, correct, upon 2, which is 8. 16 upon 2, which is 8. 38 minus 22 is 16, upon 2 is 8. Now sine 30, as we all know, sine of 30 degree is what? Cos 8 we don't know, but sine 30 at least we know. Sine 30 is half. Okay, this you have to remember, and we know the method how to find that sine 30, correct? If you don't remember how this half came, you can see my previous videos, first video in this. There I have explained how to find this and how to remember this, okay? Sine of 30 and cos of 8 degree, okay? Now I can cancel this and this, so cos 8 degree. But here the answer is sine of 82, correct? Here the answer is sine of 82 degree. So from 10 standard, you have to remember one formula. It is for complementary angles. Whenever there is, see, sine, complementary angle of sine is cos, that is cosine, see, okay? So sine of 90 minus theta is cos theta, okay? And cos of 90 minus theta is sin theta, correct? Sine of 90 minus theta is cos theta, and cos of 90 minus theta is sin theta. Similarly, this formula hold for tan and cot, tangent, that is tan, and cotangent, that is cot, okay? Tan of 90 minus theta is cot theta, cot of 90 minus theta is tan theta. Similarly, this formula is valid for sec and cosec, secant, sec, and cosecant, cosec, okay? Sec of 90 minus theta is cosec theta, and cosec 90 minus theta is sec theta. So using this, you can say cos of 8 degree is sine of 90 degree minus 8, correct? Sine 90 minus 8 is sine 82 degree, okay? So again, if you didn't understand this, just you can also see my previous videos, first video. In this I explained this, how this came, all these things, okay? So to remember this triangle, what we have to do, I told you. So you can just imagine a slide. Means I am coming here. So first I climb up on the slide, then I slide down, okay? Then from some under the roof I am going here, okay? 1, 2, 3, and there is a roof here, okay? Like that you can imagine. So root 3. Here, this angle is 30 degree and this angle is 60 degree. So from this, and you all know sine 30 is half. Sine 30 is opposite upon hypotenuse. So opposite 1, hypotenuse is 2. Sine 30, sine theta, opposite upon hypotenuse, okay? So we get half there. Understood? So this is RHS. This way to prove. So first problem is done. Next, I'll drop this. One more we'll do. Second one by one we'll do. Sin 5x plus sin 3x upon cos 5x plus cos 3x. Okay, sin 5x plus sin 3x cos 5x plus cos 3x is equal to tan 4x. This we have to prove. So basic all the formulas you have to know. Directly you won't be able to remember this. Okay. So basic formula means sin upon cos is tan. Those formulas we need to remember along with these all the formulas. Okay. So sin 5x plus sin 3x. Sin 5x plus sin 3x. So LHS sin 5x plus sin 3x we have, and in the denominator we have cos 5x plus cos 3x. One by one you have to write this. So for this we have to use that formula now. So sin plus sin. So we have to see this formula, and in this we have to see this. Okay. So 2 sin 5x plus 3x upon 2 into again cos 5x minus 3x upon 2. Okay. See sin cos. So this is plus sin. If there is minus here, I might have wrote cos and sin here. Okay. Here cos, here sin, if there is minus here. Similarly, denominator cos plus cos is there. For that you have to remember this formula, cos of x plus y is cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. So now look at this, cos plus cos, so first one. If there was cos minus cos, we might have taken second one along with this sin. Okay. So cos plus cos, so we are writing 2 cos 5x plus 3x upon 2 and cos 5x minus 3x upon 2, and then just simplify this. What we get? Sin 5x plus 3x is sin 8x, sin 8x upon 2 is sin 4x, correct? Sin 5x plus 3x is sin 8x, sin 8x upon 2 is sin 4x. Cos 5x minus 3x is 2x upon 2 is cos x upon 2 cos 4x cos again x. Okay. From this, see what you can cancel. This you can cancel, along with that this also you can cancel. Okay. And sin 4x upon cos 4x, sin x sin theta upon cos theta, 10 standard formula. Sin theta upon cos theta is same as tan theta. Okay. Sin theta upon cos theta is tan theta. That you have to write here. So tan 4x we get, which is equal to RHS. So this way we get this answer. Okay. Sin 5x plus sin 3x upon cos 5x plus cos 3x is tan 4x. Like this, cos 4x plus cos 3x plus cos 2x upon sin 4x plus sin 3x plus sin 2x is equal to cot 3x. We will prove this. Now how we will prove this? Let's see. There are 3 terms here. Okay. So what we will do? We can solve these 2 and then solve third one. Okay. And we can solve these 2 and then whatever answer we get, we take and solve it third one. Okay. Simplify. So any 2 of these will solve. Okay. So LHS, first I write cos 4x plus cos 3x plus cos 2x upon sin 4x plus sin 3x plus sin 2x. Now, to make this easier, what I will do, I will take E1 and E1. Okay. Why I am taking E1 and E1? I am taking E1 and E1 together and then solving. Why it is? So that I won't get any upon number there. Okay. While solving. See, cos 4x, I will take that cos 2x this side and cos 3x that side. Okay. Upon sin 4x plus sin 2x plus sin 3x. Cos 4x plus cos 2x plus cos 3x, sin 4x plus sin 2x plus sin 3x. So we will solve this. Why I did this? Just to make problem easier. Okay, simpler. Now cos 4x plus cos 2x. Now we can use this formula. Since there is cos plus cos here, I will use this formula. Okay, and in this formula. If there is minus here, I might have used this formula. Okay, so cos 4x plus cos 2x is cos 4x plus 2x upon 2 into cos 2 cos 4x plus 2x upon 2 into cos 4x minus 2x upon 2. First thing, and that plus cos 3x as it is, I'll write that side plus cos 3x. Okay, similarly denominator sin 4x plus sin 2x plus sin 3x. So 2 sin 4x plus 2x upon 2 into cos 4x minus 2x upon 2. Okay, sin and cos. Since see, in this first formula, if there is plus here, you have to take sin and cos. If there is minus here, you have to take cos and sin. Here I took sin and cos because there is plus there. Simplify this, plus sin 3x. Okay, now 2 cos 4x plus 2x upon 2. So cos 6x upon 2 cos 3x. Then cos 4x minus 2x. So 2x upon 2. So cos x plus cos 3x upon 2 into sin 3x cos x plus sin 3x. Now see what you can take out from this. From first one you can take cos 3x out, I think, from the numerator, and from the denominator you can take sin 3x out. So cos 3x will take out. What will be left? 2 cos x plus 1, and from the denominator if we take sin 3x out, what will be left? 2 cos x plus 1 again. Now we can cancel these two because there are same terms, so I can cancel them. Okay, so and cos 3x upon sin 3x is cot 3x, which is equal to RHS. So we proved this, correct? Okay. So next we'll do either of this. So third one, fourth one now. Prove that, okay, all these questions are of proving only, okay. So prove that cot 4x into sin 5x plus sin 3x is equal to cot x into sin 5x minus sin 3x. So we'll solve this using factorization formula. Okay. So here cot 4x, we have sin 5x plus sin 3x, cot x sin 5x minus sin 3x. So LHS and RHS will solve separately. So LHS we have cot 4x sin 5x plus sin 3x. We will get one answer from this. Okay. And that RHS we can solve separately. We will get one more answer from that. Now cot 4x is cos 4x upon sin 4x, that we'll see later. First we'll see here, okay, sin 5x plus sin 3x. So you can use that formula. Since plus is there, I'll take this formula, sin x plus y, sin x cos y plus cos x sin y. Since sin x plus sin y, right? Since these are sin, I'll take this, and out of these two, since this plus here, I'm taking this, okay. So into 2 sin 5x plus 3x upon 2 into cos 5x minus 3x upon 2. So cot 4x into 2, I'll write this side now. Okay, so 2 cot 4x into sin 8x upon 2 is sin 4x into cos 2x upon 2, so cos x. Now we'll simplify this, okay. So if we simplify this, what we get? 2 cos 4x upon sin 4x into sin 4x into cos x. As we all know, Cot is cos upon sin. Tan is sin upon cos. Tan theta is equal to sin theta upon cos theta. And cot theta is reciprocal of tan theta. Okay, reciprocal of tan theta, which is cos theta upon sin theta. Remember, okay. So whenever we have cot, we can write cos upon sin. So what we will get? Now we can simplify this. I can cancel with this. So we get 2 cos 4x cos x. Now we will see RHS. This LHS we got like this. Now we will see RHS. Let's see what we get. We have cot x into sin 5x minus sin 3x. Cot x into sin 5x minus sin 3x. So cot x I'll write as it is, and I'll use formula for this, sin 5x minus sin 3x. So sin x minus sin y. Sin x minus sin y is, since sin x minus sin y, from these two I'll take this. Okay. So 2 cos. I'm taking this means cos and sin I'm taking. Cos x 5x plus 3x upon 2 into sin 5x minus 3x upon 2. Okay. Now just simplify. 2 I'll take this side, cot x. Now cos 4x this will be, and here it will be sin x, correct? Now again cot x is cos x upon sin x into cos 4x into sin x. This sin and this sin will get cancelled. We get 2 cos 4x cos x, cos 4x cos x, or cos x cos 4x. Now if we see properly, this is equal to this, so LHS is equal to RHS, correct? Same answer we get. So LHS equals to RHS. Root this. Okay. Okay, so I'll drop this now. Next. Okay, so next problem. The fourth one. Cos alpha plus cos beta the whole square plus sin alpha plus sin beta the whole square is equal to 4 cos square alpha minus beta upon 2. 4 cos square alpha minus beta upon 2. So let's see whether we can solve this. So again, left hand side you have to take LHS. LHS. Okay. So first, cos alpha plus cos beta. It is cos alpha plus cos beta square plus sin alpha plus sin beta square. Okay. Now cos alpha plus cos beta, from that formula, do you get? Since it is cos, I'll look at this formula, and since there is plus here, look at this. Okay. So we get 2 cos alpha plus beta upon 2 into cos alpha minus beta upon 2 the whole square. Okay, 2 cos alpha plus beta upon 2 cos alpha minus beta upon 2 the whole square plus 2 now sin alpha plus sin beta. So here it is for sin you have to take this, and since there is plus here you take this. Okay, so 2 sin alpha plus beta upon 2 cos alpha minus beta upon 2 the whole square. Now just simplify and you will get this answer. Okay, so simplify that. So 2 square is 4 cos square alpha plus beta upon 2 into cos square alpha minus beta upon 2. Similarly here again 2 square is 4 sin square alpha plus beta upon 2 into sin square cos square alpha minus beta upon 2. Next, see what we can take common from this. We can take 4 common and cos square alpha minus beta upon 2 common. Okay, so what remains is inside. So first 4 I'll take common out. 4 cos square alpha minus beta upon 2. So see what remains in the brackets. So cos square alpha plus beta upon 2 into plus cos square alpha minus sin square alpha plus beta upon 2. Now cos square alpha plus beta upon 2 plus sin square alpha plus beta upon 2. It is like cos square theta plus sin square theta, or so this is actually trigonometric identity. Sin square plus theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. In 10th standard we learned these 3 identities. First identity is like this: sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Second identity is sec square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. And third identity is cosec square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. These are the 3 identities. Out of this we learned in 10th class. Okay. Out of this we'll use here. Okay. So cos square alpha plus beta upon 2 plus sin square alpha plus beta upon 2. So this becomes 1. Okay. So what remains is 4 into cos square alpha minus beta upon 2. So which is equal to RHS, correct? Hence we have proved this. Okay. Next. So this type of problems will come, simple problems, sir. Okay. Next. Fifth one. Sin A plus sin 3A plus sin 5A plus sin 7A upon cos A plus cos 3A plus cos 5A plus cos 7A is equal to tan 4A. This we have to prove. Sin A plus sin 3A plus sin 5A plus sin 7A upon cos A plus cos 3A plus cos 5 upon cos 7 plus cos 7. So this we have to prove as RHS. So LHS first we will write as it is: sin A plus sin 3A plus sin 5A plus sin 7A upon cos A plus cos 3A plus cos 5A plus cos 7A. Now we will solve one by one. Sin A plus sin 3A will solve separately. Okay. Then sin A plus sin 5, this two separately, this two separately, and this two separately. All these 4 separately will solve. Okay. Now, first it is sin A plus sin 3. Sin A plus sin 3. For this, obviously this again this will be used. So looking at that, what will get? Sin 2 sin A plus 5A upon A plus 3A upon 2, A plus 3A upon 2 cos A minus 3A upon 2 plus here 2 sin 5A plus 7A upon 2 into sin 5A minus 7A upon 2. Okay, upon 2 cos again A plus 3A upon 2 and cos. See here I am taking cos because see cos of x plus y is cos x cos y minus sin x sin y, and here we have cos plus cos. So I am using this. If there is cos minus cos there, I am going to use this along with this negative sign. Okay, this is 2 cos A plus 3 upon 2 again cos A minus 3 upon 2 plus here again same thing, cos 5 plus cos 7a. So 2 cos a plus 3a upon 2 cos a minus 3a upon 2. Now if we simplify this first one, 2a plus 3 is 4a, 4a upon 2 is 2a. So 2 sin 2a and a minus 3 is minus 2a and minus 2a. So sorry, here it is cos, okay, sin cos sin cos. So minus 2a upon 2 is minus a plus 2 sin 12 upon 2 is 6a cos, okay, 5 minus 7. So minus a, 5 minus 7 upon 2, so minus a upon again here 2 cos 2a cos minus a plus 2 cos 4a upon 2 is 2a. Sorry, here what we get, 5a plus 7a, so 5 and 7, okay, 5a minus 7. So we get cos 6a into cos minus a, okay, cos 6a into cos minus a. So next just simplify this, cos of minus a, cos of minus a is what, cos of minus a, cos of minus a is same as cos of a. So this you have to remember. For cos and sec this works, and for remaining formulas you have to take the minus sign out, okay. For cos and sec minus sign disappears, for cos and sec minus sign disappears. So cos a, cos of minus a is cos a, sec of minus a is sec a. For sine, tan and all, the sign comes out, so sine of minus a will be minus sine a, okay. Similarly tan of minus a will be minus tan a. Similarly cot and cosec, okay. So this you have to remember. So if we had sine there, you might have removed this sign out and put here, okay. Since there is cos there, that sign disappears. Sin 2a cos a plus 2 sin 6a cos a upon 2 cos 2a cos a plus 2 cos 6a cos a. Now whatever common you can take out, okay. So what we get, what common we can take out, 2 and cos a from numerator also and denominator also. So what is left, sin 2a plus sin 6a, and in the denominator 2 cos a cos 2a plus cos 6a. Then we can cancel this, and then now we have sin 2a plus sin 6a upon cos 2a plus cos 6a, okay. This we can solve and simplify again, sin 2a plus sin 6a upon cos 2a plus cos 6a. So this we can solve and simplify again. So let's see what we get. I'll drop this here now. So we have reached till this, sin 2a plus sin 6a upon cos 2a plus cos 6a. So simplify this now. So again we can use the formula sin a plus sin b, it's sin x plus sin y. So this formula we'll use, okay. So 2 sin a plus 6a upon 2a plus 6a upon 2 and sin 2a minus 6a upon 2, sorry, cos 2a minus 6a upon 2, and in the denominator, since plus again 2 cos 2a plus 6a upon 2 and cos 2a minus 6a upon 2. Now here we can cancel this with this directly, okay. So what remains, again this with this also. So sin 8a upon 2, which is sin 4a, and cos 8a upon 2 is cos 4a, which is tan 4a, which is equal to RHS. Okay, hence we have proved this also. Okay, next we'll do some defactorization formulae. Okay, so this you have understood. Okay, next we'll solve few problems on defactorization formulae. Okay, defactorization formulae. So first we'll remember the defactorization formulae. So defactorization formulae are like this. So again, using this you can remember this. Okay, sin of x plus y, sin x cos y plus cos x sin y. Look at this only you can remember. Sin x cos y plus cos x sin y, and cos of x plus y is equal to cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. Sin of x plus y, sin x cos y plus cos x sin y, cos of x plus y, cos x cos y minus sin x sin y. So first step, so there are four formulas here. Sin x cos y is the first one. Okay, then cos x sin y is the second one. Third one is cos x cos y, and fourth one is sin x sin y. Okay, minus sin I can take this side. Now how to solve this? Sin x cos y. So just remember you have to put half like this. Common things I will tell first. Half like this, and in this bracket you have to take x plus y. In this bracket x minus y. Okay. Same thing for remaining. Half x plus y, x minus y. For third one, half x plus y, x minus y, and for the fourth one, half x plus y, x minus y. Okay, so all four are there. Now half x plus y and x minus y is there. See, since sin x cos y is there, so it is here, and you remember from the factorization formula, this we used to take if there was sin x plus sin y. So that's why I write sin plus sin here. Okay, similar this we used to use when there was sin and minus sin. So sin minus sin. Okay, this we used to use when it was cos plus cos. Okay, this we used to use when it was cos and minus cos, and along with that this sin also used to take. Okay, so these are the four formulas. Okay, sin plus sin, sin minus sin, cos plus cos, cos minus cos. So I drop this. So we'll do 2-3 problems based on this, and then we'll stop. Okay, so first one, cos 8a, prove that. So all these problems are proving only. So cos 8a, cos 5a minus cos 12a, cos 9a upon sin 8a cos 5a plus cos 12a sin 9a is equal to tan 4a. This we have to prove using defactorization formula. Okay, so let's do it. First thing, LHS is equal to cos 8a into cos 5a minus cos 12a into cos 12a into cos 9a upon sin 8a into cos 5a plus cos 12a into sin 9a. Okay, Now we'll use formula cos means what? Here, see in these four, see where is cos? Here, correct? So whenever it is like this, you have to take cos plus cos, remember, and see here cos, so cos plus cos. Sin cos means, see this, then you have to take sin plus sin, okay, cos sin minus sin, okay, like that it is. Or take this opposite way, same thing will get. Only thing, this that formula will change a little, okay. So cos 8a cos 5a is half bracket cos 8a plus 5a plus cos 8a minus 5a. So first thing, half cos 8a plus 5a plus cos 8a minus 5a, minus in the middle, then half again here cos is there, so this you have to take, okay. Cos is there, so cos plus cos. If there are sin, multiply again, cos minus cos, okay. If there are sin there, you multiply again cos minus cos. And whenever there is this fourth term, don't forget to take minus sign outside, okay. Next, so cos is cos 12 plus 9, cos 12a plus 9a, and plus cos 12a minus 9a. So first thing, upon here sin 8a cos 5a, so half sin cos, so here, okay, so sin plus sin 8a plus 5a plus sin 8a minus 5a, okay, and plus again half here cos sin, so cos sin is here, so I'll take sin minus sin, okay. So cos 12a plus 9a plus, sorry, sin minus sin 12a plus 9a minus sin 12a minus 9a, okay, like this it is. Next, now just simplify this and see what you get. Half you can take common out if you want. First we'll simplify this, okay. Cos 13a plus cos 3a minus half cos 21a plus cos 3a upon sin 13a half sin 13a plus sin 3a plus half sin 13a, so sorry, sin 21a minus sin 3a, like this we get, okay. Now you can take sin half common out and cancel, so what we get, half common out, cos 3a cos 13a plus cos 3a minus cos 21a plus minus into plus minus cos 3a, correct. And here also denominator you can take half common out, half sin 13a plus sin 3a plus sin 21a minus sin 3a, okay. So like this we get. Now half we can cancel, here cos 3a we can cancel, and sin 3a we can cancel, okay. So what is left now, cos 13a minus cos 21a upon sin 13a plus sin 21a. So those two you have to solve and get that answer, okay. So let's see how we get that. I'll rub this. So what we get, cos 13a minus cos 21a upon sin 13a plus sin 21a. So cos x minus cos y upon sin x plus sin y. Now here we have to use factorization formula, not defactorization formula now. Okay, factorization formula, since there is cos minus cos and sin plus sin c. But defactorization formula what we had like this, cos x cos y, sin x sin y, like those terms. But here there is cos minus cos, sin plus sin. So factorization formula. So factorization formula is like this 2 cos minus cos. So in cos you have to see, and since it is minus, this you have to see. Okay, so minus 2 sin 13a plus 21a upon 2 into sin 13a minus 21a upon 2. First thing, upon 2 sin 13a plus 21a upon 2 into sin, cos here, 13a minus 21a upon 2. Okay. Next, simplify now. We'll get the answer. So 2 cut. Okay. Again here this sign and this sign cuts. So minus sin 21 minus 13 is 8. So minus 8. So minus 4a upon cos. Again this is minus 4a. And we know for sine this minus sign comes out. But for cos this disappears. Okay. Sine of minus theta is minus sin theta, but cos of minus theta is cos theta. So this minus multiplies with this and we get sin 4a here. This sign disappears, so cos 4a. So sin 4a upon cos 4a is tan 4a. So we get the answer here. Okay. So which is equal to RHS. So we found the answer. Next, one more we'll do last and we'll stop. Okay. So next question. Sin b minus c into cos a minus d plus sin c minus a. Prove that. Okay, this also you have to prove. Sin c minus a cos b minus d plus sin a minus b cos c minus d. Is equal to 0. This we have to prove. So one by one we'll prove now. Okay, so LHS first we'll take left hand side. So as it is we'll write first sin b minus c cos a minus d plus sin c minus a cos b minus d plus sin a minus b cos c minus d. Now, sin b minus c into cos a minus d is what? Sin b minus c into cos a minus d. So, what we will get? We solve this using defactorization formula. So, half sin x cos y. Okay, sin x cos y. So, sin x plus y upon 2c, sin x cos y plus cos x sin y. So, this comes in first term of sin. Okay. So this comes in first term of sin. What we do? We write plus in the middle. Sin x plus sin y. Okay. Sin of this b minus c plus a minus d plus sin of b minus c minus a minus d. Okay. Minus a minus d. First thing, this is satisfied. Okay. Next, second term plus half Sin C minus A, again same thing here also, sin C minus A plus B minus D. Okay, sin C minus A plus B minus D, I'll put curly bracket here. Okay, sin C minus A plus B minus D plus sin C minus A minus B minus D. This is the second one, and the third one now, plus half sin A minus B A minus B plus C minus D plus sin A minus B minus C minus D. Okay, so now just simplify this. Let's see what we get after we simplify this. Okay, half, next sin B minus C plus A minus D. So sin B minus C plus A minus D plus sin B minus C minus into plus minus A into minus plus D. Okay, first thing is done. Okay, half I'll take common throughout, plus half I'll take common throughout, this half, half, half. Second, plus sin C minus A plus B minus D plus sin C minus A minus into plus minus B minus into minus plus B. Okay, plus third one, sin A minus B plus C minus D. Okay, plus sin A minus B minus C plus D. Okay, till here we got. Next, just see. Now, just see where you get opposite signs. Okay, how many terms are there? 2, 4, and 6. 6 terms are there. Just see where you get opposite signs. Okay, sin B minus C plus A minus D. So plus B is there. Here we get minus B. Where else we have minus B? Here we have minus B. Okay, here there is plus B. Here we have minus B, and here we have minus B. Okay. Next, out of this, which is negative of this? That you have to check. So B minus C. B, we have minus B, minus C, we have plus C, correct? Plus A, we have plus A, instead we have minus D. This is not negative. Now see here, B minus B, okay, minus C, plus A, minus A, and minus D, plus D. So this is negative of this, okay? These both are negative of each other, correct? These both are negative of each other. I can rearrange and take minus sign out. Similarly, which two else? So see this, B now, B, and here, so B, where negative is, B is negative here and here, correct? So out of this now, first is B, here B is minus C, C is plus here, minus A plus D minus D. Okay. So this is negative of this, correct? Understood, no? Similarly, C minus A, so this will be negative of this. So A, minus B plus B, minus C plus C, and minus D plus D. This third one is negative of this third, okay? Third one is negative of this third one, okay? We identified those negatives. So we can write like this, see. Sin B plus C, B minus C plus A minus D, okay? And this, C minus A, sorry, this and this, C minus A minus B plus D. So we can take this common, minus sign common out here, plus sign, minus sign common, and same thing we can write, same thing as this we can write, correct? Understood? Minus sign common. So if I take minus sign common here, if I take minus sign common, b will get plus sign, so plus b. Okay. Then c will get negative sign, so minus c. Then a will get plus sign, so plus a. And then d will get minus plus sign here. Okay. Minus sign, so minus d. Like this we get. Now what we can do? We can take this sign outside, correct? Sign of minus theta is sin theta. So this sign, if I take outside, this will become minus, correct? So this and this two goes, this and this goes, because, understood no? This and this goes. So this term and this term goes. If I put square bracket, this curly bracket here like this, if we see this, so this term and this term goes. Similarly, which two terms will go? This and this will go, correct? See this, b minus c minus a plus d. So if we take minus sign common out, what will get? Plus sign b minus c minus a plus d from this term. So if I take minus sign common out, so this b will get plus sign there, okay, this plus c will get minus c, then a will get minus a, since I took common minus sign out, d will get plus d minus, understood now? And again this sign we can take common out, so this becomes minus, correct? Plus sign here, this becomes minus. This term and this term cancels, correct? If I take this sign minus sign common out, understood no? Similarly this third one and third one goes, correct? Sorry, this third one and this third one goes, and finally we get all 0. So this third one is sin c minus a plus b minus d, and this side it is plus sign. If I take minus sign common out, here c will get plus sign, minus sign common out, c will get plus sign, a will get negative sign, correct? b will get plus sign, if I take minus sign common out, and d will get minus sign. So this sign I can take common out here and multiply with this, correct? And then this will get cancelled with this. So finally we get 0 everywhere, correct? So the answer of this is 0, which is equal to RHS. Okay. So this way we get this answer. So drop this. Okay. So this is the way we solve this problem. Okay. So we'll stop here. In the next class, we'll see graphs of this. Okay. Graphs of sine, cos, tan, sec, cosec and all. And in the later video, we'll see trigonometric equations. Just a little we'll discuss about that. Okay. Then after that we'll start with new lesson. Okay. So 2 more videos I'll put, and after that we'll start one new lesson. We'll start limits and derivatives. Okay. After this, so we'll stop here. So thank you and have a nice day.